Can I ask you a question? Were there a bunch of us?
Well, come on in to what is going to be a very, very short haul video. This is your part time seller, Thrift and Haul. And today I went to St. Ben's Children's Rummage Sale, and I showed you a few clips in the beginning of the video, what the marquee looks like and the people standing in line. So before I get into this very, very short haul, I just want to say that St. Ben's is one of my go-to rummage sales. Every year I go there. And I normally come out with some really good things. I like the prices, I like what they carry, what the people donate. But this time, it was lacking for me. Now, I have some theories as to why I only came back with 4 items and they're on the table, as you can see. It starts at 8 o'clock, and believe it or not, people start lining up at 6 a.m. So I got there at about 9:15 a.m. I get there purposely about 9 a.m. because I want the crowd to kind of dissipate, so I don't have to wait in a very long line. Well, it didn't happen this time. I got there at 9:15, and as I mentioned, it starts at 8 o'clock, and people normally start lining up honestly at 6 a.m. So I waited for half an hour to get in. So I got in about 9:45. I left at 10:45. Now, as I'm waiting in line, a couple of things went through my mind. Number one, I don't want to wait. I actually had to talk myself out of going home because there were more people coming behind me. I mean, it was a block long, maybe a block and a half long, of people lining up to get into this baby rummage sale. And second, my thought was, well, by the time I get in, all the good stuff is going to be gone because it would have been open for an hour and a half, and sure enough, as I turned around and looked at the back door, the buyers were coming out with all the good stuff. They were coming out with the Legos and the Hot Wheels and the video games. And I said, well, whatever's going to be left is going to be scraps. So I got into the gym. It's a gymnasium. And also they went up in price. They went from $1 entry to $2 entry. But, hey, we're living in an inflation world. I don't blame them. So I got into the gym, and honestly, um, there was nothing. I mean, the clothing was worn, the shoes were worn. There were lots and lots of books and games, but and game boards and puzzles, but they were all open and sealed, repackaged. And I don't like to buy games and puzzles that have been repackaged because I don't want to go inside and start counting pieces. The toys I didn't trust because they were not packaged. And who knows, they could have been broken, they could have been on recall. You don't know what you're going to get with these toys. The clothing was worn. I, I mean, it was really a disappointment. So I think I'm just going to cross St. Ben's off my list for rummage sales in the future. Okay, so the total came to $9, which was, see, one, two, three, four. That's a cost of goods of about $2 and maybe 20 cents or something. I don't know, $2 and some change. Um, all right, so let's get into this haul. Like I mentioned, it's going to be very, very quick. I did see these down. I don't know how these ended up on on the donation floor, but these are Donald Pliner. Let me show you that Donald Pliner flats. Really, really comfortable. They look comfortable. They look just very chic, honestly, very chic. So the shoes were $3. Look at that heel. Heel is just magnificent. I think Donald Pliner is, I think he's a luxury line. Okay, I'm not sure. I have to do a little bit more research. Okay, these are just they're just plain pumps, but they're really, you can tell they're exquisitely produced. All right, these are Under Armour shoes for boys. I think it's a size 7. And I don't know what the style is. I have to do some research on this, but I do know that, um, well, the reason I bought them was not only because they were $3, but because they were in very, very good condition compared to the other shoes that were on the tables that looked like they had been worn for years. Years. And I didn't even want to touch those shoes. Okay, this is Leapfrog. It's a 4 DVD learning set. I don't know if you're familiar with Leapfrog, but they make children's learning materials. I did look this up on eBay. I'm not gated. And I believe the price, there are like 4 DVDs in here. I believe the price was something like $20 or $21. So I'm going to list that on eBay. And finally, I did find one packaged item. This is a Land's End turtleneck. This was $2. I don't know about you, but as a woman, I love turtlenecks. I know men love turtlenecks too, but I love turtlenecks, and I'm always having a problem finding either a pure white, an off-white, or a black turtleneck. I have a black turtleneck in my closet, in my personal closet, but I spend a lot of time trying to find a white turtleneck and never found one, so I kept the black one. All right, so that's it. I'm through babbling, and this was not as short as I thought it would be. 7 minutes. Again, I thank you for stopping in and seeing what I'm sourcing, what I'm thrifting, what I'm hauling back. And we'll see you on the next video. I don't know when that'll be. I don't know when I'm going out again, but we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.